Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Elizabeth, or Liz, or Lizzie Glam if you're from Instagram. Now I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this look. It's like what, berries type of look? Yeah. It's super simple, well at least I say that on for me, because I mean I've done so many eye looks, but it is really simple. It just takes practice is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it's not too hard for you guys, and I hope I gave detailed instructions or ways to do it or good tips on how to create this look. So if you like it and you want to learn how to do this look, just keep on watching. We're going to start with the Berries by Juvias Place. And I'm going to begin with this shade, and then this one on the crease, and then this one to just deepen. So as you guys can see, I already did my whole base and my left eye just to save some time, and for me to make it easier, I'll be doing this eye on camera. I'm going to start off on my crease with the lightest pink shade, with this lightest pink shade on the palette. And then like I showed you guys before, I always dip and then tap. So I tap the excess away so it won't get all over the place. Mostly because I already have my base. Either way, I still always tap my brush. So I'm gonna start on the crease and just pack that on. Now that I think about it, I don't even know what color I started with this side. I don't know what color I started with on the other side, but hey, I know I can still accomplish the same look, so we'll see. Just pack it on. I'm not doing any blending yet, simply because I want the pigment of the shade mostly when I create my shape with this. And now we're moving on to the more berries type color shade right here on the corner. Same thing, we're gonna tap, tap, tap. We're gonna pack it on and then tap the excess off. And with this shade, what we're gonna do is just deepen the first color, the first shade that we used. We're just going to deepen it a little bit to make it darker, more vibrant. And with this one, I'm doing more like a small windshield wiper motions. As you can see, I'm still kind of like packing on in the beginning, and then windshield wiper motions. Now as you can see, this is still not dark enough like this side. So now I am moving on to the darkest shade in the palette, which is this one. And I'm using a little bit of a fluffier brush. See? Just because I want it to deepen it, I want to deepen it up, but I don't want it so precise on one spot, so that's why I use a fluffier brush. If I want a more precise application, I will go with a smaller brush. See how it's getting darker? I pretty much covered the first shade that I used. And then back in with that first pink shade, the lightest shade in the palette. What I'm going to do is just sideways from this brush, just going to blend the outer portion of this crease so that it won't have a harsh line. I want it blended. Super light hand, super light strokes. And 50% the brush is on the other shades and 50% is on the rest of the eye, blending. And then I went in to that nudes palette. I went into that mini nudes palette, into this shade. This step is definitely not necessary, but because I wanted to blend out that outer pink portion more, and I don't want to blow up the pink so much, I use that more of a nude shade to kind of make it more seamless, but not add more of that color. I didn't want it to go, I tend to do that when I want to blend out my shades. I tend to bring them up so high. I mean, I know I have the real estate for that, but I don't want that look right now. I don't want to blow it up so high. That is why I used that shade. See, so it looks more seamless. And again, with the same nudes palette, I went in with this bottom middle shade and added it to my lid. So I'm gonna add this shade to my lid right here, this lid space that's empty. There is no, I didn't wet the brush or anything, just a dry brush with this shade, and it does the job. So I really like Juvia's Place. These shimmer shades are so pretty. You see how it's so still very pigmented, and I could easily make it more vibrant, more out there by using an adhesive, like a glitter adhesive or a primer, or wet the brush. But right now I want this look, so I kept it this way. Didn't wet the brush or didn't use any kind of adhesive or concealer, or just what I already had on my eye. And then what I'm going to do is, with that same dark plum shade from the mini berries palette, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack on and blend on that shade at the end, my outer corner, to blend it in with this shimmer shade, with this pretty gold shade. See? And then for my bottom lash line, I didn't want to go with a black eyeliner, so what I used, I didn't have any pinks or berries eyeliners. So what I did is grabbed one of my lip liners. This is Morphe. This is from Morphe in Petal. So I'm just going to line my eyes, my waterline. You see how it's kind of pink? Sorry, I have the little fan right in front of me. And it's not helping me with my dry eyes. So then what I'm going to do is, on this eye, I did this dark berry shade again, just to connect the outer corner of my eye with the bottom lash line. So what I did is just pretty much set that pink liner very little. I didn't want it so dark from the bottom, because for me right now, this color, this eye look is already bold. As far as like for an everyday wear, I just wouldn't wear this. But I usually blow up the bottom lash line with a dark color or the black eyeliner and just pack on the darkest shade. But right now I wanted it kind of light, but still merge them together, like kind of make them blend together. And then after that shade, I went in with that little bubblegum pink shade and just blend this shade out. So you see how it still gives it that nice pop, but it's not so much to where it's like, whoa. Now I'm going to prep my own lashes, put mascara on both bottom and top eyelashes, and I'll be back to show you which eyelashes I'm going to wear. Okay, so I have my mascara, my lower lash mascara, and my little miniature eyelashes have mascara on already. So what I'm gonna do before the eyelashes, I'm going to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone, and I'm going to use this Laura Geller highlighter. It's the same highlighter I use for my face, It's in Gilded Honey. One of my friends put me onto this and I loved it ever since. So put it on the inner corner. Not precise. I don't go so precise on application. Just apply it, you know. If I went a little overboard, I grab that same brush that I used with that nude shade and blend it in a little bit. That's it. And now for lashes. For lashes, I'm using these in the style Alexa. They're from J Lash. I really like these lashes, just their brand in general. Ever since I tried them, sorry, I'm putting glue as I'm talking. Ever since I tried them, I haven't gone back. I switch here and there from different brands, but they're super affordable. The band is flexible. They have some that are super thick, super fluffy for those who love that. And then I have my days, you know, sometimes I go super dramatic and then sometimes very simple. But I like these because they give fullness but still super flexible on the band. That's key for me because I use them sometimes on my clients. And not everybody has the same eyes, you know, and it's just easy for me and fast to just apply them on somebody else when the band is flexible and still gives that fullness. Because I've tried so many MAC eyelashes and they're so expensive, but they're thin and the band, like, they're not bad, but they're just not thick enough for the price that I'm paying for them. I want something thicker and fuller, more voluminous, or whatever you want to call it. And these give me that. As you can see them, but it doesn't give me that dramatic look like, whoa, you look like a camel, you know. Definitely had my days like that, but not anymore. So these are from J Lash. Hopefully you can see it because I'm looking at my mirror down here, and hopefully you guys can see it. So for these today, I actually want to put them up on like this more so than straight, because I want them to be a little lifted, because I noticed that throughout the day they kind of like start wearing down and start going down. So I'm gonna put them as high as I can like this, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm looking down at my mirror. Typically you'd want to start in the middle of the eyelash just to get it done, just to get it on. And just a reminder, the glue is tacky. It's not completely wet or completely dry. That's why the band can stay where I leave it. Some try to, I used to do that. I used to put them on as soon as I put the glue, I wanted to stick them on and they would move all over. It was just a disaster. So I learned that within time, you let the glue dry a little bit. They get tacky to the point where it's just super easy, and they'll pretty much go on where you put them. They'll stay where you put them. And right here, I'm just kind of wiggling just to make sure the band is on and stuck. Something went in my eye. So right here, I poked my eye. Don't do that. There you go. And let me just grab a Q-tip and dry my eye, because then that's gonna ruin the whole process. There. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of lift them. Okay, so I was having some technical difficulties with these eyelashes. Of course, it would happen to me after hyping them up so much. So what I did is, because my eye was tearing, I have my mini fan in front of me blowing, because I poked my eye with my tweezers and my eye was watering. So what I'm doing is just making sure they are attached and kind of lifting them at the same time. Just as the glue is drying up completely, I am like kind of lifting them. And there I go again, trying to poke myself again. No, but see how they give it a little lift? Like, see? Now once I let it dry, and then I let it dry completely, and then I curled my lashes together with my falsies because I want them to stick together. I don't want to see my eyelashes down here and then the falsies up there, you know. Okay, now for my lips, I have a combo that I've been loving so far. I mean, I have so many that I love, but this one is just more of a muted nude pinky tones to it. So I used Bodyography lip liner in the shade Pouty. Yeah, Pouty from Bodyography, and then the lipstick shade from Juvia's Place in Lady. So let me just show you these two. I'm not sure if you can see the name, but where is the name? There it is. It's going on my lips. Let me show you guys. First, I line my lips. Let me use my other one so I can be closer to you guys. So you see how it's like a pinky, a soft pink shade? And yes, I definitely overline my lips a tad because I don't have lips. Let me show you the bottom. I go literally right where my line is, a little bit under. And then just kind of not fill in my lips completely because I don't want that. I just kind of do a thick liner because I want more of this shade than the lipstick. And then I go in with the lipstick from Juvia's Place in Lady, just in the middle. Excuse my dry lips, it's just an issue of a lifetime, I guess. I just see how it's more of a cool neutral tone. So then what I do is, see, now they blend in together, so I just blot the top of my lip with my bottom lip. And then with a brush, a flat brush to be exact, I just go ahead and kind of blend. So pretty. There you go. Let me just spray my face, set my face. I'm going to do a dewy setting spray because my face is kind of asking for it right now. And then I'll do the highlighter. I already have my little fan on, so I'll just finish it off. And then, as I told you guys, I was going to use the Laura Geller highlighter. I'm using my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH09 brush to highlight. So here goes. Yep. And you can go more drastic or you can go lighter, whichever you prefer. On my more natural days, I go lighter. And then I do my chin. Because I don't have a chin, I mean I have a double chin, but I don't have it like out, so I like to give that illusion like if I have a chin. And I contoured my nose today, so I guess might as well just add a little right there. I don't really like doing this so much on my nose because I have texture, a lot of texture on my nose. So it gives me more texture, I feel like, when I add highlighter. And that's it. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so that is the end of my video. That is the tutorial I have with this look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, a like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps me out. Thank you so much. I'm at about 150 subscribers, so I'm headed for that. I'm headed for that 200. So go ahead and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back with more videos.